Snap.
Right. Well, no, he needs to do the well. He doesn't have to, but I like having that.
Go ahead.
Well,
Perfect.
The aliens came and the robots took over, and the aliens are using the robots as pets, but we're still here.
Commandment number 1: maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature.
do you think the rapture already happened? Some people do. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tinfoil Testament. We are closing in on that 10-episode milestone.
I think we're already there, aren't we?
This is episode 10 we're recording now, or
yeah.
9. This is 9 or 10. I don't remember.
So maybe if we get through this, we will have made it.
It's 9. We've recorded 10, but 1 we lost and 1 will be up eventually.
Yeah.
So we've been here longer than the statistics.
Than the average
Nice.
bear.
We
Yeah.
better. We spent money on this thing, so we better have it going.
Yes.
I think I'm going to start using the Google AI instead of ChatGPT.
No, man, dude.
Well, I just asked ChatGPT
Get out.
to give me a description of the Neo robot, and I
Yeah.
started reading it, and it wasn't the description of the Neo robot.
What was it?
It was a description of a, quote, Neo
That's
robot,
not good.
but it wasn't anything what it actually was.
Oh, you're talking about the Neo bot?
Yeah.
I know what that is now.
Yeah. They were saying that it was made by Toyota and that it was 4 foot 6 inches tall.
And?
And it's not. It's not made by Toyota.
I think
It's
it
made
is. ChatGPT.
It's made by
What if
X
tomorrow?
Technologies.
What if tomorrow Toyota is like, here's our, and it's perfect.
Yeah. Could be. Anyway.
So, I wouldn't trust ChatGPT for information,
Yeah.
but if you have the information and paste it and say, now write this better, it still double check it because I did that and it still messed me up one time. But usually it's better.
Okay. Well, this is the first time me using Google AI, so
What is it called?
it's
Just called Google AI, isn't it?
the robot.
No, the AI.
You just go on the Google search engine, and
I've used
click
it.
on
I
AI
use
mode.
it often, but not because I want to.
Oh.
I use it often because I Google stuff, and then that's the thing at the top, and I just kind of like, okay, I guess.
Okay.
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 If you say so.
Dude, I would love to become a voice actor.
But
Oh my
Google
gosh.
AI gets stuff wrong.
Yeah.
I will tell you. Like, I had a problem with my PlayStation 5, and I was going through the settings trying to figure out why the sound wasn't working. And then I Googled it, and Google AI was like, go to settings and go to this. And then that setting did not exist. And I was like, you're lying to me.
Shut up. I'm so sick of AI.
Me too.
40,000 jobs or tens of thousands of jobs are being lost.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. I genuinely do not care. I'm like, get over it. You're not guaranteed or owed a job. There's a better tool that makes you obsolete. It makes you obsolete. Get good. What I hate is that the tool's not good enough to be replacing these jobs yet, and they're still like, let's replace the jobs. It's like, no, it's not good. Stop making AI commercials. Stop making AI art. Stop making AI videos. Stop using AI in all your stuff. Stop using it for search engines. Stop using it for web browsers. Don't you mute me! Don't you silence me! I will not be silenced! I will not be silenced!
Oh my God. You said I've had enough.
No, I genuinely, because this is not going to be in the podcast. I wanted to see how it sounded.
No.
our
This
mics.
is going to be in the podcast. This is going in. I am going on my rant about AI.
Because it is awful. I used to be pro AI. I was like, yes, let's do it, boys. But they ruined it. And I will not stand for it.
Sit for it.
I'm sitting, so I guess it's fine then.
I wish we had your whole rant in that.
No. I want people to take it seriously at first, and then it just turns into... I hope my "you will not silence me" was picked up on y'all's mic, so I can.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Probably it was. That's why it was loud. But seriously though, I really don't care about the jobs because I think when the tool is actually good, there's going to be replacements. Like most stuff that AI is replacing, you're not that valuable. I'm sorry. Some stuff it is. Not 100%, but a lot of it is like you're probably not that valuable to what you're doing. You probably could be scrapped anyway, and you're not owed a job. Nobody owes it to you. No company owes you. No person owes you. So if they have something that can do it better than you, sorry, go work in the coal mines like Joe Biden said.
But there's no coal mines open, Jeremy.
Go learn the code.
AI.
Go back to the coal mines. You got your choices.
Tariffs. Golly.
But I'm sick of the AI slop is what that's like ruining everything AI is going into. It's ruining it.
I'm just getting sick of the videos, man. I try to look up something informational wise on YouTube or whatever, and I click on it, and
garbage.
it's AI video generated and AI voice.
And the AI voice is like terrible too.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's like you can't. If I'm looking for something for information, either I need to see a person talking, like when I hover over it, or I need to look at the date and see it's like 3 years old. If I don't see a person and it's a year old, nope, that's AI garbage. I don't want that.
Yep.
Disgusted.
There's a lot of channels that they were doing the voiceover like 3 or 4 years ago before all this AI mess, and they're a real person.
And I'm also getting like these videos that are like old preachers. It's like their sermons, and it's clearly AI, and it's clearly not something they ever said or would say. And it's weird because I actually listened to a few. The first one I listened to, I didn't realize was AI. I mean, he did once I started realizing this is the way they're talking is stupid. This is AI. But like I thought maybe it was actually something they did. But they say certain phrases and words. And out of like the 3 or 4 of these I listened to, the others I listened to knowing they're AI, and I was just wanting to get a feel of how it all works. And like they all say very similar phrases, even if the topics are nothing.
Well, yeah, because
It's
they all
like-
work off of each other.
It's like you're not.
So-
Sort of, yeah.
It's not even like the person took the time to write a script out and just said, AI, voice it for me. No, they just said, AI, make me a video. That's,
And what's sad is people are actually making a lot of money.
yes.
From
And then
doing this.
the comments are like 50% bots saying yes. And then the other half are
Well,
50% NPCs that can't think for themselves and
It's
are
the
repeating.
dead internet theory.
When I say NPCs, I mean they're real
Yeah,
people,
don't
but-
go into that because that's my thing for next week.
Do you know what it is when someone says NPC?
Yeah. Non-playable character.
No. Yes, but when they say like a real person is like I'm an NPC. Do you know what that means?
That they don't have a voice in their head to think.
No, it's usually people don't claim themselves to be NPCs, to be honest with you, but I know a few people who do. But it's people who basically are like, I don't have opinions. Whatever I see, whatever the current opinion is, or like I don't have any strong feelings about anything.
It's just like,
So NPCs are the people, they're not bots, they're real people, but they just repeat what they hear. It's like you don't have opinions or thoughts or feelings, do you?
Sounds like an agnostic person.
So most of the comments are NPCs or bots, and it's making me make that disgusted sound way too much. I don't like it.
This is the only thing I'll say about AI taking jobs. Nobody's upset that we have a Caterpillar dump truck or excavator taking jobs away from people that were shoveling it out before.
No, that's my point with the jobs is like, I understand. I don't like how it's going about it. I will say that because people are going to listen to me and say, oh, you're a horrible person. You don't care about people's jobs.
You sound like an Amish.
You can have that opinion. Fine. Maybe that is how I feel. I don't know. But I think it's scummy when they're taking voices from actors and using that and not paying them, or especially voice actors who specifically said, I don't want you doing this. I think that's dumb. Or like, I'm going to bypass stuff with AI to not pay people. Like, that's not what I'm saying is fine. What I am saying is when there's a new tool that makes it's like automation. It's just like a factory. 100 years ago, more people worked in factories before conveyor belts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, with farming equipment, more people farmed, but technology made it easier and faster to do things with less people. And it's like,
That's all this is going to do.
that's advancement. That's progression. That's why I'm saying, that's what I mean when I say I don't care about the jobs, because it's like, this is just progression and you'll find something else.
Well, let me say this.
Like you can't just say, well, I want to do this and so I lose the job and I can't do it anymore.
I don't like how people are using their tractors.
It's like, it's just, unfortunately, we live in a time where technology has hit a point where it's advancing so fast that it's impossible to keep up. So like there is a conundrum here. There is a problem. I'm not saying there's no problem, but I'm saying we can't just say, well, there can't be progress because jobs.
Well, let me say this. I feel like it's going to get to the point where, because if you look at everything that's going on right now with the American economy, there are what started this whole rant to begin with. It doesn't have to do with necessarily AI, why these big companies and organizations are firing people, but there's layoffs to the tens of thousands that are going to go on right now or throughout the year. Some companies are laying off 40,000 employees. But I feel like it's going to get to the point where back in 1933, FDR with his New Deal program that he had just to give people a job. He told men to go out there and just plant trees.
Did he really?
Yes. But which sounds good.
AI
right?
can do it better.
Sounds good. You know, you're doing good for the environment. You're planting all these trees. Well, the consequences of it, they only planted one species of tree, right? One species of tree. So there's no biodiversity within these forests now. And it's literally, there's no other plant life. There's no other animals walking around there. It's just one type of tree. And I forgot what type of tree it was. But my point is, it's going to come to the point where the government's going to give people pointless jobs that have...
My job is pointless already, Andrew. Get to it.
Well, okay. But the government's going to give people pointless jobs to where there's no reason for them to come in. But they're going to have to... Okay. Look what's going on right now with the SNAP benefits. Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up.
So if you look at the SNAP benefits situation that's going on right now, Trump and Congress, they passed the Big Beautiful Bill. Within the Big Beautiful Bill, it's required now that if you want to get SNAP benefits, you have to work 20 hours a week minimum, right? I mean, yeah, 20 hours a week minimum. So that goes within my point that, well, if AI is taking a lot of these jobs, and like you said, there are a lot of jobs that AI can do better or do, like a lot of office jobs and different things like that, a lot of call centers and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But it's going to constrict the job market like bad. And so that means that there's going to be people where they literally cannot get a job because there's, number one, there are a lot of illegal aliens within this country. Number two, there are going to be a lot of, well, no, I'm gonna retract what I'm going to say.
Retracting it before you even send it out there, huh?
Yes, because I just corrected myself in my brain. That each generation is getting smaller and smaller. If you look at the boomers, they're a very large population within the United States. Gen X, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Millennials, I believe there's more millennials than Gen X. But there's less Gen Z than millennials. There's less Gen Beta.
Gen Alpha, yes, because Gen Beta just started. It makes sense.
Yes.
Sorry.
But at Gen Alpha, Gen Alpha is extremely small.
Well, we're making
Extremely
it so
small.
hard just to live.
I know. And so you have all these constraints. So eventually the population is going to decrease a lot.
Right.
Because the boomers are getting into that age range where they are going to be starting to pass away.
Well, they've been.
Yeah, I know. They've been, but they're going to.
But they're about to be able. There's going to be almost no boomers in the job market soon.
Right, exactly. So
except politics, unfortunately.
So a lot of boomers going to get out of the job market. Then that leaves Gen X is the next older generation. Anyway, this keeps flowing down and funneling down to smaller and smaller generations. So there's going to be more and more AI jobs that are going to be popping up. But at the same time, we have the illegal immigrants that are here too. And then we're going to, more than likely with how the trend is going, we're going to have a lot more immigrants coming to this country to try to balance out the dwindling population. So, but the problem is that's happening across every culture, almost every country in the world right now. Western for sure. I know in Africa,
the people coming over.
Yeah.
The dwindling in each place is happening in more than Western, but
Yes.
it's mostly the Western that's having
yeah,
the
I know
replacement.
I know that in Africa, their replacement rate is above average, and they are actually growing in population rather than a lot of countries around the world are decreasing in population. Look at Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Japan's like the number one country to look at right now. Their population is about to absolutely crash.
South Korea too. I think South
And
Korea
South Korea, yes.
I think South Korea is worse than Japan is.
Speaking of Japan, one of my buddies is in Japan right now.
Cool.
And he said he went to Tokyo. It is nothing like to your point, it's nothing like what pictures say it should be with a bunch of people there. It's mostly tourists. Like there's the home population is not what it is portrayed as.
Yeah.
Yes, they own like the little shops and the little places like that. But he's like, it's so weird to not see kids. Like you see tourist kids, but you don't see kids that are just, everyday Japanese kids that are living there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're having a very tough time right now with that. But a lot of countries are. Anyway, I'm just ranting now at this point.
Well, this has made me think of a conversation I had with a coworker today talking about Snap. And it's technically this is the solution, but America as it is will never buy it. And the solution is the church.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like
that's what it was supposed to be.
So-
That's what it should be.
So I'm gonna just say what I was taught with my coworker today, and that is socialism is inherently anti-Christian. It is not a Christian value. People are like, yeah, it's Christian. You're supposed to take care of people, and that's what socialism is. It's a social network of taking care of people. And some people even say Acts chapter 4 is socialist because they sold all their belongings and came together. And it's like, no. You're wrong because socialism says the government take care of me.
Yes.
Socialism says we give to a collective. Yes, we give for social nets to help in hard times. But the problem is that's run by the government, not by the church.
Right.
So if you say, no, as a Christian, you should be, if you want separation of church and state, it cannot be the church doing it. It's the government. The government gets to choose how it is. And the government can't do it. Even if you assume the government has your best intentions and you're in a country or a place where the government has your best intentions, they're still going to fail you because it's government.
Yes.
There's too much involved. Then you add to that most of them aren't looking out for you. Most of them want you to stay there. They want you to be 30 years on Snap. That's ridiculous. There's people who are like, I've been on it for 20 years. I've been relying on it for 15 years. You shouldn't, the safety nets are not take care of me my whole life. I'm in hard time. Let me get back up on my feet.
Yeah.
And now I do better. But this stuff does not encourage that. It discourages it. But if the church is taking care of the community, if you are a member of the church and you're giving of your tithes and offering, which is the same thing as the taxes for taking care of these social things,
Yep.
if you're paying money to the church, not for the people, the preachers who are taking your money for 60 jets and saying the people are demons.
And don't
not
you
those,
say I did.
I'm ready for it.
not like the, yes, there are people who scam. You have to be wise. But if you're in an actual God-fearing church
Yep.
and you're supporting financially, yes, you're giving it to God. I'm not saying, oh, you're doing it only to help yourself. Like, yes, you're giving it to God, but that money is then in turn used to help the poor. It is then in turn helped to give people food, to give people shelter, to do things. The church takes care.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, I lost my job because of AI, but you're in a good church that has a lot of people who are helping, you have your support system. You don't need your government.
Yeah.
You don't need the handouts.
And it's only going to be hopefully it's only going to be a temporary service.
And those people will help you
yeah.
find a job. They'll help you figure out how to get on back up on
Yeah,
yourself.
because we are
And
brothers and sisters.
I understand, to kind of go back to what I was saying earlier. Like, if you've been in a field for 20 years and now suddenly AI took your job and you're just like, this is all I know, and now I can't do it because of AI. Like, that is tough. I know I jokingly or kind of half-heartedly was like, just get a new job. It's not easy. Anyone who actually is in these struggles, I don't really want to downplay it because it's a real issue.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to get a job for a long while, for almost a whole year, and I couldn't get one.
The solution is not the government help me or we're not allowed to use this new thing that because it took my job. What you should be doing is trusting in Christ-minded people who will help you get through it and rely on God to provide. Like that's the solution to the problem.
The reason why in Acts 4 they sold their belongings and they put the money in a pot was because of the economic times that they had. It was hard to live because of the taxes and how much they were getting paid.
And they did it on their own. They didn't do it because someone told them.
They chose to do it.
They wanted to help each other.
They didn't have a sword to their neck.
And Ananias and Sapphira, I've heard them like, well, God went after them because they didn't give all the money. No, he went after them because they said they did when they didn't, and they lied. They didn't have to sell their property at all, but they did it because they were like, I want to look good.
Yeah.
Like the whole point was they wanted to say, look, I'm doing it too. Look at me. I'm so great. But then they're also like, let's keep some of the money. We don't really want to give it all. And then they said they did because if they said, hey, we kept some, which is perfectly fine if they did. There would have been no problem if they did.
Yeah.
But they said, we don't want to look like that. We want to look like we're as good as everybody else. So they withheld. They said, oh, this is all of it. And that's what happened. It was like, you're lying to the Holy Spirit. You're making a mockery of the church.
Yeah, well, it goes to the same.
That was the problem. Not that they didn't give everything.
It goes to the homeless woman giving the 2 cents or the 2 pence or whatever it's called. And then the rich people giving all that they had. And Christ said, look at this woman. She gave more than you because she gave out of her heart and not necessarily because of you showing how much you gave. But I don't know. I mean, I hate AI.
Yeah.
I've always hated AI. So
But anyway, I just need to get all that out. Like I get worked up over it because I'm just tired of the victim mentality. I'm tired of well, we can't do anything, especially from church people when it's like, no, you are the solution.
yeah.
You are not a victim. You're part of the solution. So why do we cede ground, right? Like in education, we act stupid and we're proud of it. It's like, no, the church should be teaching the world, not the world teaching the church. The church should be providing for people, not relying on the government to provide or encouraging people to rely on the government. It's like, no, we aren't victims. We are not defeated. We are the solution. We are the path forward.
100%.
So like seeing all of it already irks me in general, not even from the church side of things, just seeing how ridiculous it is and how much bloat and waste there is. But then you add the church side where it's like, why it just gets me.
Well, I mean, that's how it used to be. when we were a small nation, you know?
Yeah,
When we
schools
had-
used to be in the churches.
Yeah. The church used to be the center of the town.
And I don't mean the church should be teaching in the sense of like you should only care about the gospels, which is important, but I don't mean like forfeit actual learning and for the sake of we're gonna first indoctrinate people.
Yeah.
It's biblical to say you should be learning. Like we should be in a pursuit of knowledge and not afraid
Study
of
to
the
show
pursuit.
thyself approved.
Well, it
Now,
also
I know
says,
that's talking about studying scripture to show yourself
I can't
approved,
remember
but-
the exact words, but basically it's like it's God makes and it's like people's responsibility to seek after it, like the wonder of the world. That's learning.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the exact verse and the wording because I butchered it. But basically, it's like we are meant and created to want knowledge, to
That's
obtain
okay.
and learn how things work.
It's okay. You're not ChatGPT.
No, I'm not.
ChatGPT.
Anyway,
Yeah. So that was a good rant.
so also, I just want to say that my neighbors down the road had Halloween decorations. Now Halloween's over, so they've started putting out Christmas decorations, but they have not taken down their Halloween stuff. So it's really tacky and ugly seeing Joy with the giant skeleton behind it. And I don't like it.
That's so funny. So it's like what's the movie with the skeleton?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. That's funny. Well,
So I just had to throw that in too.
I guess we'll get into our topics now, huh?
Hope y'all enjoyed that.
Well, I got an update.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to know what the update is, Vandy?
Sure.
Do you want to know what the update is, Jeremy?
Well, I know what the update is.
The aliens have come
Again.
from interstellar space.
Folks, he has his hand up in the air pointing. You can't see it, but he has it.
I'm pointing towards 3-Eye Atlas.
It's like my boss said the other day. To the moon. This
Don't I'm glad we did that camera because
that is exactly how he did it.
that's what my boss said the other day, and then does a salute.
Anyway,
The
3-Eye
Elon.
the mothership 3-Eye Atlas.
I was on it.
It's just a comet.
Woo!
Did you see Japan's, speaking of Japan earlier, their video of it?
Yeah, I've seen it, and
It's pretty good.
I can't get. I'm sorry, it doesn't look real.
Yes, it does.
I'm sorry, it doesn't look real because
Well-
I've tried to find it over and over and over again, and people are saying this is the clearest image that we have of 3-Eye Atlas, and it's literally just a dot going through the stars.
It's anime.
So, and plus the Mars that's behind it looks like a 1950s animated Mars. It doesn't look real.
That's what happens when you turn the anime filter on.
It's just like I'm sorry. I have literally
should be.
tried. I have tried over and over and over again to find that video, that exact video, and it doesn't pop up. So anyway, yeah, it flew by, going 130,000 miles per hour. It's yeah. I mean, it's a comet. It's coming through. It's interesting. It's interstellar from another galaxy or I mean another solar system, whatever. But what is interesting about it is that there's actually water vapor coming off of it. So, which is
What is interesting about it is not only is it a comet, but it's also an alien mothership.
yes. So I mean, we haven't seen anything. I mean, it's just literally a comet. Supposedly around this time, November. What's today's date? 4th. You're going to be able to see it around Venus.
Hopefully, you guys saw it.
So, I mean, you can look through a telescope and be able to see it around Venus. But, yeah.
Got the video for you.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks weird.
I know. I've seen that. And I literally cannot believe that that's not AI, because you have NASA coming out with the clearest pictures ever, and it's a dot through the sky, but yet some
NASA's,
amateur can come up with that
to
video.
be fair, NASA has withheld information and lied to us about it.
That is true.
Yeah, they have a set for all their moon stuff. Too.
I don't know about that being real, but for all we know, NASA does have better.
I'm sure they do. I mean, I know that they have been really quiet about it too. Like they haven't had even the director of NASA, that he hasn't even come out and talked about it yet. So they are being quiet about it, but they did put the global defense system on high alert, meaning that there was all kinds of space organizations from all the other countries around the world that have one were on high alert and ready to shoot down potential
to me that
what's the word, rocks coming off of it, debris from it,
debris.
That just sounds like a, hey, this is protocol if something is up there.
I mean,
so we're gonna shoot the rock and make more rocks.
You got any updates on the moon, Vandy?
No.
Is it real?
No.
Does it ring any?
Yeah,
It's still ringing.
Oh, okay.
Did you hit it yet? Make it go off again?
I shot at it the other night.
Did you hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Ah, man.
All right.
Should have used a 6.5 instead of that 12 gauge.
6.7.
Shut up.
Nope.
Well, anyway, this goes right into what I'm going to talk about today too, since the aliens have taken over robots as their pets now. Have y'all heard about the Neo robot that's been out?
Sure have.
You have?
Sure haven't.
Sure haven't. Well,
I probably have, but just haven't cared.
The big new
while he's
thing.
talking, just look it up so you can see what it looks like, because they look really funny.
Yeah. They come in 3 different colors: white, gray, and black. And it's 5'6" tall, humanoid shape, and it looks like it's wearing a giant sock.
Yep.
I mean, that's exactly what it's wearing. And
Looks like it has a speaker for a face.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking.
Who makes it?
1X, yeah, Toyota, according to ChatGPT. The company is 1X Technology.
Is that Elon Musk? It's got
No.
X in the name, so it has to be.
I thought about that too, but it's not. But it's made to be a personal assistant to do all your chores around the house.
AI's taking my job.
Yeah, the little kids. What about mine?
Where's my $5 a week?
Yeah, where's my...
How much does it cost?
Well, you could get it for $4.99 a month.
Yeah,
$499 a month,
Okay.
or $20,000.
Yeah, it's like a subscription fee, or you can just buy it outright.
I was going for like 100,000.
No, 20,000. I mean, it's meant for
To do all my chores?
it's meant for the rich, right?
Can it wash dishes?
Yes.
So it's waterproof.
Yes. Well, no, I don't know if it is waterproof or not, but
It can wash your dishes, but it might break.
What happens when one day you're asleep and all of a sudden it starts trying to choke you out?
Have you seen iRobot?
You're
They
dead.
can't do that.
I know it's metal. Like, I'm not stronger than metal.
yeah,
What am I going to do? Punch it?
Get stronger.
Yeah. Get better. Skill issue.
it only weighs 66 pounds. So there's that. So if you can move around 66 pounds, you can defeat this little dude.
Nope. 65 is the limit. He's got me.
But yeah, I mean, it'll do all your chores. It's supposed to fold laundry, vacuum, put away dishes out of the dishwasher, fold laundry. What else is there?
Tell your kids bedtime story.
Yeah.
So it's taking women's jobs.
Yeah.
And the kids. It could probably mow your
We might have
grass
to take
too
that
if
one
you
out.
wanted it to.
No, that's what the little Roomba robots are for.
Oh, true.
Yeah. But
I want an all-out war between all the smart devices.
it will happen. Eventually.
What is that old cartoon where all the appliances came to life?
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Beauty and the Beast.
No.
See, I'm
Good
thinking,
one though. That's close.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about though. It's an old repressed memory.
Yeah.
But
the little toaster who could.
yeah.
Dude, that is so cool.
So yeah, they just announced it like within the past week or so. It shows it doing all these chores, taking your glass away from you and putting in the dishwasher and so on and so forth. However, it's supposed to come out in 2026. It doesn't say what month or if it's supposed to be in spring or winter. But it's a scam. Ish.
Is it like a
Ish.
Kickstarter?
No.
Ish. It's a scam-ish.
It's even worse than that.
All these things that you're watching that it's showing
Yeah.
that it can do, powered by AI is what they're claiming, is actually a guy with a VR set doing all
So
these
somebody
things.
could be watching you.
No, somebody is watching.
Yeah. Like you can see it's got the cameras through the eyes and the guy's doing everything that it, all the chores and dishes.
So we go back to I'll just pay my toddler $5 and get the dishes.
Except
Yeah.
in this case, my toddler is a 30-year-old man with the VR headset on who won't do it for his own house, but he'll do it in VR.
This is what I'm talking
It's
about.
a video
Going
game.
back
It's-
to planting the
here's-
trees.
No.
Hold up.
Hold on.
No.
No, I got to pause because this is a genius plan. I wish I would have thought about this. So you sell the robot and make money off the robot, and then you make a game called House Take Care of Simulator or some whatever chore
Oh,
simulator,
no.
and you sell that to them, and they're doing chore simulator, which is actual real.
You've ended up reinventing the
You're making
game
money
The
on both
Sims.
sides. They're paying you to clean. They're paying you to get it cleaned.
No, you just end up making the Sims game.
Instead of being a maid at home, you can be an at-home maid. You can be laying in bed doing the dishes at the mansion that you work at.
Dude,
This
this
is what
world
is
is
happening.
so
They
degenerate.
can make mini versions. Maid simulator, chore
Yeah.
simulator, butler simulator,
So if we do that, and
Sims 5.
the guy
Sims
is like, I got to go to the bathroom, and he presses pause, and your laundry's just stuck there until he gets back.
Well, I mean, it's obviously it's not going to be a guy from across the country or whatever.
He's gonna be in
controlling this
India.
thing. They are trying to
Do not
showcase.
redeem. Do not redeem.
Why didn't you redeem it?
Sorry.
It's not like Amazon, right? Where they opened up the Amazon stores and said that AI was charging your account and everything else, all these cameras. No, it was a bunch of 700 Indians watching the cameras and charging your account. That's what it was. It wasn't an AI system. However, they are just showcasing as of right now, they're just showcasing what the robot can actually do. So now they're working on the software part of it, and they're putting a limit on themselves of being a year out. So that's what the point of this video is. And so maybe, I don't believe it's going to be spring 2026, but probably December 2026 or something like that. But more than likely, they wanted to just get ahead of another company if they
Yeah.
were going to put it out, because let's say they have inside knowledge of competitors and the competitor's supposed to come out with one in January or whatever. I don't know. But it's so funny.
There was like a task or two that it did do through AI, but I don't remember what it is.
It was opening up the door for somebody. And I think it was...
I'm watching this thing. It's so weird.
Yeah. I can't remember what the other one was, but it was just... The first one was just to open up the door. And it walks around like Joe Biden. So,
Does it walk upstairs like him too?
yeah.
Nope. It falls down them.
It just makes me think of the Mario 64 Joe Biden video.
I don't
Like,
know.
what if the dude is just having a bad day and decides, I'm not going to wash your dishes?
It starts throwing them on
Yeah,
the ground.
just
You can't fire me.
Well, yeah, they think it's actually a game, and there's like, I'm just gonna mess with it because there are people who do that who are just
Yeah.
like, what can I break? Imagine that. It's like,
I don't know. I don't like it.
No,
anyway,
it's
you said about trees.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I already talked about it. I was going to say that this is basically going to go to the pointless jobs that the government is going to give us,
Yeah,
that
let
we
me go
have
back
to
to my
work.
tangent.
that we have to work 20 hours a week to get SNAP benefits. We're just going to be sitting around on a Meta headset doing dishes.
For the
It's gonna
rich
become
people.
like the
That's
movie
what's gonna be.
WALL-E.
We're
That's
gonna be
literally
doing
what
the-
it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be WALL-E.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to leave this planet, and the little robot's going to do everything.
Yeah. Instead of actually going to the house and being a maid, you just put on a headset.
I mean, safer, I guess.
It's so dystopian. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Andrew's going to buy the new hunting simulator. It's just going to be a robot running through.
Yeah. See, Andrew doesn't like it because he wants to wear the
You
outfit.
can hunt from the comfort of... There's not going to be any flinch.
Oh, man. That's terrible. Anyway, I'm done with this conversation. I'm done.
Are we ready?
Y'all can continue the podcast. I'm just going to sit here silently.
That's not true.
Imagine being in the woods at 4 a.m., but in your bed. You just have the little you have Blake's VR.
Dude, I guarantee you in like 20 years, the TWRA are going to have to put rules and regulations around.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Technically, you could do it right now with some guy 3D printed all the parts and got motors and all that to make a sentry gun that he could access and literally control with a joystick. And the camera's just looking through the scope of his gun. And he shot like field mice and other little rodents with it, and it's dead on because there's nothing to go wrong. Like there's no breathing, there's no flinch or trigger discipline. It's just point and click like a game.
That's wild.
These mice are in World War X. We are the Terminators.
Oh,
True.
man.
The Terminator
But
is a little bit of a
Speaking of mice, dude, I saw a video today of a rat catching a bat out of the midair
What?
and eating it. A rat literally caught a bat out of midair
Good on him.
and is eating it.
I mean, people would point to that and say, evolution.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't point to it at all.
You're not people, you're a person.
I'm just like, ugh.
Ugh.
Evolution.
If this is what evolution looks like, I don't want it.
It's rats jumping and catching bats.
I'll quit playing Pokemon forever. I swear.
See, you guys thought the Wuhan leak was bad. Just wait till they leak the rats.
Well, the Mississippi had a
You talking about the Birmingham thing?
a semi tip over and released 6 monkeys.
Oh yeah. And they killed some of them. Did they kill all of them?
The authorities killed 5 of them.
Yeah.
They couldn't find the 6th one, and then a woman shot the 6th one in a yard.
I was gonna say you're gonna be out hunting one day, and that's gonna be a weird call that you get.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I see a monkey running,
It's a
through the
not
woods-
deer. I shot him. He was swinging in the trees.
I thought it was Bigfoot, man.
It's a Littlefoot. We need guidance.
Well, speaking of guidance,
Speaking of
guidance,
do you have any stones that could guide us?
The Georgia Guidestones.
that was a good transition.
That was.
Yeah.
Speaking of good
Do
transitions,
you guys remember?
we're still not sponsored.
We're still
Sponsor
not
us.
stoned.
No plans to be.
So these guide you to
Do you guys remember the Georgia Guidestones?
no.
I
Vaguely.
remember hearing something about it. Yeah, is it like the Stonehenge, but for Georgia?
The redneck
Some
version.
people say that, but those people are wrong.
Oh,
But they do say it. But
well, you're telling some people that they're wrong right in front of their face.
if you think that it's Stonehenge, you're wrong.
Whatever.
Stonehenge is Stonehenge.
You know what's going to be America's Stonehenge? Thousands of years in the future? Waffle House. And it's still going to be 24/7.
Did you guys know that Waffle House, the government works off of if Waffle House is
Yeah.
Yeah,
open
that's
or
how,
not?
that's
How
how they
severe-
actually gauge how bad storms are if
Yeah.
Waffle House closes.
Yeah.
What a reputation. Anyway, Georgia Guidestones.
So the Georgia Guidestones are sometimes called America's Stonehenge. But like I said, those people are wrong.
Wrong.
And so it was a monument that just showed up overnight in 1980 in the middle of Georgia.
That was
just,
a good year.
just in the middle of Georgia. They're
Like in the city?
No, out in the country.
Oh.
Georgia's not a city, sorry.
Yeah, it's a state. Get it right. Elbert County. I don't. If anyone knows where that is, I don't know where that is.
Next to Albert County.
Maybe. What it is was it was 19 feet tall slabs, 3 slabs of granite with another piece kind of on top of it. And the slabs had words written on it front and back, but it was the same stuff, just 8 different languages. English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, Chinese, and Russian. And then it also had 4 ancient languages, all the same stuff carved onto it. And so another nickname it got, which is more appropriate than Stonehenge, was the new 10 Commandments or the Antichrist 10 Commandments.
What did they say?
So the 10 guiding principles, the 10 things it said. 1, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature.
We're already doing that. We're going there.
2, well, it didn't have numbers, but I'm numbering them.
Oh, okay.
Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity.
So
So that's the same as 1.
It's like a
in addition.
It's like bullet point to
no, not really, because 1 is saying don't get over 500 million. Saying guide reproduction wisely is saying
Like choose the best.
choose who. Like if they're sick, don't let them.
Oh.
Yep.
So
If you
we're
have
talking
too many
about
allergies.
Eugenics.
yes, eugenics.
Okay.
Adaptation.
It's saying reproduce wisely and stay active, exercise, and stay diverse. So don't have too many of one race. Don't be overweight, and don't carry on sicknesses. So if you are a person who has illness, you probably shouldn't have kids.
I agree.
Eugenics.
I agree.
3, unite humanity with a living new language.
I agree with that as well.
4, rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason.
I don't know about that one.
5, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts.
Okay.
Socialism.
6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court.
Okay.
They
7,
they tried that with NATO.
Yeah.
avoid petty laws and useless officials.
With the UN.
Useless officials. I agree with that one.
That's very vague.
It's very vague.
Very vague.
basically 90% of Congress.
Yeah, and judges and assistants and
Cops.
Yeah.
8, balance personal rights with social duties.
Cops.
I wanted to see if you would get that.
Well,
You
just
said
clicked.
yes.
I know.
Amen, brother.
Just
Sorry,
click.
say that again.
That again.
Ha.
Okay, 8, balance personal rights with social duties.
Balance personal
does that mean?
rights.
Yep.
Okay, I thought you said riots.
No,
No,
rights.
like how do you interpret that?
So they're basically saying, don't look out for yourself only. Like you can look out for yourself, but also as much as you look out for yourself, do things for other people.
Sounds
too.
like a greater good type thing.
But
Do it for the greater good.
That's communism.
Number 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite.
Hippie.
Yeah.
And the final one, be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature.
I agree with that one.
Be not a cancer.
I'm a Leo, so I'm good there.
I'm Scorpio.
What? Oh, you're talking about the zodiac signs?
These zodiac signs are of the devil. Don't use them.
How do you know what you are then?
How do you know if you're a cancer? If you don't
That
use
stuff
it.
is so stupid.
Oh man. Well, I mean,
So overnight in 1980, there's these stone monuments that said these in 8 different languages. There's more to it that I'll get to later about it, but the main thing is that overnight. And most people don't like it
Why?
because it's very authoritarian and New World Order and
Communist.
control.
yes.
What was communist about it?
The whole thing is basically live as a collective,
I agree with that.
which is communist.
That's the
Don't-
church.
Don't do something just
Well,
for you,
it's-
but you got to do it for your brother.
Yeah, it's not the church; it's it's the world government. That's the whole point of it.
What's the main communist saying? I heard it today and I completely forgot it.
I think it's Heil Hitler.
No, that's fascist. And Kanye's new saying.
What are you looking at? I forgot. Are you-
The main communist saying.
Slogan.
You'll have nothing.
I agree
you'll
with
be
a few of
happy.
those.
No, that was the UN or the WEF.
That's communism.
From each according to his ability to each according to his needs.
Yeah,
That's-
that's what this is.
So it was from Karl Marx. Marxism.
So, but yeah, most people, especially when it first went up, but honestly, the entire time it was up.
So it's gone.
Yeah. So, if y'all don't remember, you probably do saying you remembered it. Since you don't remember why it's gone, yes, it's gone. 2022.
Why?
Kaboom.
Someone blew it up
Yep.
or tried to.
Communist.
But yeah, people didn't like it for the 42 years it was up. They thought it was bad, and it got the name, the Antichrist 10 Commandments.
I think you have to let people put bad ideas out there.
I have mixed feelings. So they were commissioned in 1979 by an unknown person who went by the pseudonym R.C. Christian.
Oh, so is Trump.
No, it was not Trump.
Confirmed here. You guys heard it
so
first.
Nobody actually knows who did it.
That's kind of funny because RC Christian is a lot like RC Sproul.
It was most likely not one person by themselves. It's probably a group of people behind it, but only 2 people are known to have interacted with this guy, which is how we have the name. And he was basically like very secretive, said you can't tell the details of this transaction. You can't tell who I'm associated with. Like you have to agree to these things because he had to like buy the granite and have it crafted. They didn't do it themselves. They paid for it.
Obviously.
A lot of money. So it's people who have wealth, or at least one person, but probably a group. Which leads to conspiracy theories on who did it. Like, this is the first thing I'm gonna say is what I think is the most likely, that it was people who they were living in the Cold War, and I'll come back to this later. But the reality is it was Cold War, right? 79, 80.
Mm-hmm.
And it was people who were just scared of what was going to happen if there was nuclear war. And so these were just like Cold War era humanitarian groups.
It was wild that people had that thought for like 20 years, but now we're back into that thought again.
So that's one idea, and the one I think probably is most likely. Then there's the Freemasons or some New Age group that did it. And then the one that people believe the most was that it was the Rosicrucian influence.
Oh,
the
I want to do an
Rosicrucians?
episode on them so bad.
So I won't go into them very much, especially I have a little bit, but I'll go over
Yeah.
it less for time and so you can have your episode. But basically they're like a secret underground society And they think that the Rosicrucian is because his name was R.C. Christian, so they think.
Yeah.
But they think it's like this underground. The Rosicrucians. I won't even go into who they are. Vandy, you're just gonna have to wait till later, assuming you don't know who they are.
I know who they are.
Are you one of them?
If I was, I wouldn't tell you.
Wink, wink, wink.
Well, as I heard in this video I was watching, this lady said if someone refers to them as Rosicrucians, you know they aren't one of them.
Yeah.
Because she's like, we don't, because she was one, and she's like, we don't call ourselves a Rosicrucian.
Huh.
she's like, if someone says that they are one, they're not.
Why? If I was one, I wouldn't tell you.
Because you wouldn't say that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to do an episode of them. I've got it in my lineup, but it's such a...
What do you mean, them people?
I ain't one of them kind.
But so the thing with them, besides having the words on them, the way they're set up is like two of them are set to where they point perfectly to mark the sun's rising and setting points at the solstices or at the
Of course, it's always the solstice.
their farthest east and west points. And then there's a little slot in the middle that's holding stuff up that has an opening that you can look through and will also find the sun's position.
And this is why they say it's the
Hello?
Stonehenge. Oh my gosh, dude. I couldn't think.
And then there's like a hole you can look through to see where high noon is. And there's like, some weird celestial stuff. And so people say that the Guidestones are a calendar, a compass, a clock, and guidance. And so, it was up for 42 years. And people, y'all know who Yoko Ono is?
Yes.
I've heard the name. I don't know who he is.
They thought it was really great. One of the best things. Because, of course, they would.
They? What's...
I'm saying they, he.
Oh.
I just said they.
Oh.
I don't know their gender, so I'm just kidding.
I don't even know anything about them.
No, I just said, sorry. So that was confusing. I just said they instead of he.
Okay.
It didn't mean anything. But people started vandalizing it because, like I said, people didn't like it. And this is the part that I don't want to say I take offense at, but it kind of annoys me. So whoever did it overnight without permission, was just able to do it. And the government did nothing about it.
Was it public property?
Yeah, it's just out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
It's not anybody's property.
So, okay.
But so they just set it up, and the government didn't. Well, the government couldn't stop them because it was overnight, and it was 1980. They didn't have cameras, but they didn't take it down. They didn't say no, it can't be here. They just let it be there. Yeah. But then when the vandalism started, the government stepped in and said, "You can't vandalize this. It's public property." It's like, what? So it's okay to do this, but it's not okay to, like, how's that? And they set up cameras, and so like it had cameras on it at all times.
Leave it to the government.
I'm like, I can understand them not taking it down because whatever, but it's like, then let it be vandalized if you want to
that's one of those.
You don't own it either way. Why do you care?
It might as well be dropping a car off in the middle of nowhere. Like, okay, we're in Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Do you see how many dump sites are in back roads?
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
That's no different. If somebody decided to drop a car off in the middle of nowhere,
the whole vandalism thing too, that whole law is it just doesn't make sense to me, the way that some courts and some judges interpret it, because sometimes it is vandalism and it's clear that it's vandalism, but then it's okay because it's okay
because free speech, or it's okay because of whatever,
and you get some stupid interpretation off of it, and then it doesn't mean anything,
and then someone or going politically, but then like people got fined for vandalism because there was a rainbow crosswalk that they left skid marks on when they were turning out off of a light, and they said that's vandalism.
Well,
but
too bad.
So it's like, yeah, and I'm not pro vandalism.
Yes, we are.
I'm not pro vandalism, but I also think like if the government's gonna let it set up and they have nothing to do with it, then they should also have no business saying people can't do anything to it. Like either you don't let any of it happen or you let all of it happen. It's ridiculous, but I think the reason why they were like that was because it became a tourist thing, and I think they were trying to protect the tourism. I
don't
think
know.
That's why. But
it's
so
stupid.
people have like different theories on what it means. The prevalent one is people looked at it, especially the first line of 500 million people, as a call to cull the population. Some people believe it's more meant to be like a warning.
I mean, we're kind of culling ourselves
that
right
we're
now with how we're not repopulating.
But I think the whole thing was because it was in the Cold War that the people who made it were convinced we're going to have a nuclear war. It's going to kill off a huge amount of the population. And so this is like whoever finds this in the aftermath can use these as guidelines to prevent this happening ever again. That's what I think. I don't think it was like meant to be an evil authoritarian.
Yeah.
Like it is authoritarian. I don't agree with the things at all. I don't think any of that stuff.
Yeah, context matters.
Right, like
everything.
I think just law should be the case, but not globally. I think it should be countries.
Yeah,
but aside from like the obvious, like you want reasonable laws, you don't want useless people. Like obviously, everyone should be able to get on board with that. But outside of those things, the authoritarian stuff, the population control, like I don't agree with any of that. But I don't think they meant it in the authoritarian way people took it to be. I don't think it was demonic. Like people were like, "This is demonic." I don't think so. I think people are just crazy. But people did, and so in 2022, some people went and tried to blow it up. It damaged one of the slabs, and then the government came in and was like, "Oh, it's kind of damaged," and they just took the whole thing down.
So did they use like tannerite or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny that
which is a wild that you can buy tannerite over the counter. I don't know it. I love it. I'm all for it. But it's wild. Same as buying a muzzleloader without a background check.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong
everything.
with it. But it's just like this is why the ATF is stupid. They don't classify. Sorry, I'm going on a rant. They don't classify a muzzleloader as a firearm.
Hey,
it's not.
Listen to me. Don't you apologize for going on a tangent. We do it to you all the time.
And don't you say I did.
Well, I'll say you did, and I'll say don't apologize for it. Own it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just scrolling through here.
I actually want to see these.
I just decided to look up the Tinfoil Testament on ChatGPT.
Oh
yeah.
No.
It's pretty funny.
Well, before you say that, I want.
Hey, y'all should go and watch or listen to Tinfoil Testament. It's a pretty good podcast.
I'm pretty much done. I just want to wrap it up. I was watching a video to get most of my information. That was like a History Channel thing that was recorded before 2012. I know that because they were talking about 2012 is going to be the end of the world.
I remember those days.
So I don't know when it was recorded. I know it was the 2000s. Someone had an
Yeah.
iPhone. I don't know which number, but someone had an iPhone. So it was before 2012. Obviously,
yeah, because we don't have iPhones after 2013.
Because they were talking about the Mayan calendar stuff.
Yeah.
So it was before that, but after iPhone. So I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Oh, so this is before it got blown up and taken down. And they were talking about how it was meant to weather the apocalypse. And one of them even said, I'll tell you one thing I know for certain. Computers going to be gone long time before those things come down.
That's right.
Well,
It's like, well, about that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad bet.
It's like, how do you expect it to survive a nuclear war? It can't even take a little bit of tannerite.
Oh, what if
It's granite.
the Yellowstone super volcano goes off? Won't be able to survive that.
But yeah, you guys have any thoughts?
I think it's interesting. I mean,
A couple of those I agree with.
I've heard of it before. I do remember when it came on the news of somebody destroying it, and everybody was like, "How dare they? How dare they?
Were you one of those
It
people?
was either how dare they or about time. One of those two.
Yeah, I was one of those people that didn't know it really existed. So I was like,
You were in the middle.
oh,
I don't care.
okay. But it's interesting. I mean, somebody or a group of people obviously spent quite a bit of money to put it up there. With them being that large.
Did you look up a picture?
No, but I have seen it before.
I was thought y'all were going to. Just so you could see why people called it Stonehenge because
They're
it
pretty big.
looks like Stonehenge. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like Stonehenge.
I mean, they're rather large stones.
They are. That's the only similarity
Yeah.
is as large stones.
But yeah, it took a lot of effort, but they had a plan, right?
Yeah.
It was a group of people. They had a plan to do it overnight, and it was very precise overnight. So, I don't know, man. I mean, it's interesting to try to figure out who did it, and I'm surprised there aren't more people trying to find that out of who did that.
They haven't been able to find out who actually, where the granite was purchased.
Well, they do know, and they've talked to the guy who did it, and he doesn't know who the guy was because the guy said he's RC Christian.
Yeah, he used an alias.
The people who bought it from him know a little bit more than most people, but not much.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
All he saw was money.
I mean, I understand your point as far as, especially if it was on public lands, right? If it was on, like, for example, here in Tennessee, it's WMA land or state forest land or whatever. But to keep people from vandalizing it, I mean, that's stupid. Leave it to the government. But should have it been blown up? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, to each his own, right? But at the same time, the government shouldn't be protecting it either.
Nope.
they didn't. It got blown up.
Well, they tried.
I mean,
They
it's
just
not.
didn't do a
It
good
wasn't
job.
like it was. It wasn't like the city or the town collectively put money in to put it in there, and somebody came and started vandalizing it. It wasn't
Or
that.
it's not like it wasn't like these people bought this private property. They said, "Hey, we're setting this up, and it's like people come visit it, but it's private stuff."
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, "Okay, they shouldn't be vandalizing it. It's somebody's
Yeah.
property." And technically, it's somebody's property, but it's like they just left it there. They clearly
And they don't want to claim it.
if anyone wants to do anything about vandalism, it should be them coming forward and saying, "Hey, this is my thing. Should be vandalized," and taking them to court. That I would say that's fine.
What
Yeah.
if?
But for the government to just be like, "You can't do that. We're going to set up full blown." Like, what? Why are you getting involved?
Well, it's the same thing as eminent domain, right? The government, the town, the city, the state, whatever, they can take your property for no reason other than it's for the betterment of the public. And they're putting a stinking telephone pole through there.
Yep.
So, or putting a road, like whenever they built that main road out there, I'm not going to say the name, but you know the road I'm talking about. They had to take a bunch of people's land to do it,
They sure did.
rather than redirecting or expanding the already existing road,
To
making
be
that larger.
fair, it didn't need to just be expanded. It needed to be rerouted because
Yeah, I'm just using an example. Okay, anyway, back to the conversation.
that's pretty much all I have on that. So we can move on to Vandy. You want to explain the rules of our game?
Yes, because when I play, I am horrible.
What is it called?
It's called Tinfoil or?
True.
Truth.
Yes. I give you two headlines. I give you two headlines. You guys try to guess which one
headlines.
is truth and which one is
guess.
tinfoil. Put it down in the comments. That one guy that keeps commenting on our videos. You're awesome.
We love you.
Whoever you are.
That's me.
No, the other
That
guy.
explains it.
The guy that told you we need video or something.
Yeah, I replied.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I replied saying, "Yeah, son, it's coming. Be patient."
Thanks for the one comment.
Nice.
We appreciate that.
It all
I didn't
starts
say
with
it
one.
that rude because I don't want to be rude to the guy. But it's coming.
But now we're rude to you.
No. Well, yeah, I want to be rude to you on air, just not in text form.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. You guys ready for your first two headlines?
I suppose so.
All right. Here's the first one.
Shoot me, Haas.
Scientists revive a 30,000-year-old virus from Siberian permafrost.
True.
And successfully infect single-cell organisms in the lab.
True.
Next one is a European lab accidentally created a self-replicating protein that learned to create synthetic plastic waste.
True tinfoil boy.
Yeah, true tinfoil.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That second one is like, what?
That's way out there.
Oh, what?
All right. Engineers in Japan built a functioning
True.
battery.
It's Japan. True. Sorry.
Yeah, everything you say about Japan is true. It's impossible to lie about them.
Engineers in Japan built a functioning battery that charges only using variations in ambient temperatures. So they're going up and down.
Ooh.
Or researchers at the University of California, because that's the best place on earth apparently, powered a tiny computer chip using electricity generated by human sweat.
True. So tinfoil true.
True tinfoil.
Jeremy's right. Sweat has electricity.
Yep.
Electrolytes.
It's the saltiness in it.
All right. This one's space and government. NASA's Voyager 1 transmitted data that briefly suggested it had entered into a region of space with reversed magnetic polarity. Next one is a retired Air Force engineer leaked documents describing a classified project called Prometheus Array intended to test gravity nullifying thrusters in orbit.
Tinfoil
Wow.
true.
What was the first one again?
Reversed magnets.
Yeah,
In space.
in space.
Reverse space magnets.
Yeah, tinfoil true.
You guys are wrong.
There's no such thing as the dark magnets. Don't lie to me.
I didn't say dark magnets.
Dark magic.
Oh, my. All right, here we go. In the early 2000s, DARPA
Oh my God. DARPA.
True.
funded research into using ultrasonic frequencies to influence crowd behavior during protests.
True.
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 All right, I'm not even going to read the second one because you're right.
True. Because we have video evidence within
Yes.
protests all the way in
It happened to me.
a southeastern. Oh, was that Georgia or was it?
It was right before they put up those stones.
It wasn't Georgia, was it? It was.
don't
It was
know.
a country around Georgia that did that. They were at
South
Mississippi. Yes.
Oh man.
All right, here's
I'm not gonna make that joke.
Good.
here's the last one. Scientists recorded a low, persistent, low-frequency hum originating from deep ocean trenches that circles the globe every 30 minutes.
What the hum sound like? Was it like this? Hum.
No,
Lower.
It was like yeah, like that.
Gotcha.
Okay. The next one is the NOAA study by some college studied and found out a repeating heartbeat signal emanating from the Pacific Ridge syncing with our lunar cycles.
If you did this on purpose, good on you. But I'm gonna say true tenfold because it seems like you just couldn't come up with a college, like some college.
I want to. I want to be. I want to be an alumni from some college.
NOAA.
Oh, tinfoil true.
It's true tinfoil.
Oh man, I was hoping.
Were you just saying opposite of me because we're?
No, I was really hoping that
I
it was,
did the liberal thing of some college studied it.
That's what I was like, there's no way you wouldn't have had the college if it was real. Unless you were doing it as bait, which would have been great. I would have fell for it.
I did.
They studied it at a college.
Whatever.
All right. I'm going to get into my topic.
Nobody wants to. And it's been a great episode, everybody. I appreciate you for
We'll
y'all
see you guys
listening.
next time.
Bye.
No.
All right. I'll try to make it quick, even though
You got like 15 minutes.
More
Oof.
like 35. But go ahead.
Oof.
You got
All right.
7 minutes.
You guys ever heard of the Sky Trumpets? It's a big thing since
Yes, I have.
2011 or 10-ish, right in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a couple
Along with
of...
sky jellies and manta rays.
I
Flying
figured
manta
out what the
rays.
sky jellies were. They were the Chinese literally pushing satellites and rockets out.
The Chinese literally throwing jellyfish into the sky.
You thought the coronavirus was bad.
And they're like, these Americans, they think these jellyfish live in the sky. They'll believe anything.
We have
Oh,
potato
my.
guns. They have jellyfish guns.
They just shoot them.
Oh, man.
All right, so I got a few stories off of the interwebs and listened to a couple different interviews and whatnot. So I put it all into Chat GPT and said, here's all my information. Make it readable for this podcast.
Now people aren't going to want to listen to us because
We literally ranted about AI.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I gave it a job.
How dare you use AI in this podcast after everything we've been through? You're going to get us fired. AI is going to start doing our podcast.
Welcome back, AI Jeremy and AI Andrew.
I say knowing I use ChatGPT for mine too.
All right, so
And
imagine
Andrew used ChatGPT before.
I used it to
he's
look up
using
our
Gemini.
podcast.
He's on Gemini now.
No, Google AI.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Grokopedia.
Yeah.
All right, but have you guys seriously? Have you seen the videos?
I have. Yes.
Maybe I
They're very eerie.
I don't remember. I remember this forever ago. I probably saw it, but I don't remember.
Okay, well, just take for a moment that you are basically lying in bed. This is a true story.
Your
This
VR headset on
with your VR
somebody's house.
doing your AI job. It's late because, time zones and the robot is in somebody else's house.
Sorry, it was just too good of a setup.
But outside there's no storms, there's no wind, there's nothing basically going on outside. But you live near a lake. Don't know why lakes have this thing in common, but all of a sudden you hear sound. I saw him going for it.
You hear
And then you hear a boom with it, and then it just sounds like a low rumble. Some people call it or said that it sounds like trumpets, which is where sky
A loud
trumpets come
sound,
from.
a boom, and then humming.
Yeah.
Okay.
was it the moon?
It might have been. That's one theory. But this guy said it wasn't like a gunshot, because everybody here, I think all of us have heard a gunshot before. It's like a crack. He's like, no, it's not how it sounded. It sounded like it just started. And have you guys watched the old THX intro, right?
No.
Yes.
Okay. You remember how long and loud that was?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Okay. Hold up. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
It was
sorry.
obnoxiously long,
He describes it as it being that.
so it's obnoxious.
but in the sky.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! Over the hedge with the
Yeah.
baby porcupine sitting there.
So he's like, this is weird. So he goes online, and obviously this is after Facebook and everything has been invented. So he's like, let me see if my friends and neighbors know something or have posted anything about it. So he gets online and basically he finds out that the whole neighborhood has heard this thing because, Facebook neighborhood
Yeah.
groups.
Karens.
Everybody's hearing the same thing and complaining about it. and in fact, they're kind of blaming a couple different people.
Yeah, they're blaming him.
Of course.
They're blaming people in the neighborhood, saying they're doing something over there. You need to stop.
I just know it's them. They're always doing stuff.
They won't even take their dog off my lawn. It pees right on the border, and they know I hate it.
So he's like, this is pretty loud. Let me see if like people in the rest of the town hear it. So he does a quick Google search. It's before AI. So somebody did their job. But he finds out that people are recording videos, and it's not just him making something up or having a manic episode or whatever you want to call it. But people are literally posting with captions, "The sky is making noise."
Chicken Little.
Chicken Little. The sky is falling. But people have called it skyquakes. People have...
Hey, you should do an episode on that.
Skyquakes? Okay, welcome back to Tinfoil Testament, everyone. Seneca Guns, meaning the hums that won't stop.
Seneca Guns. I like that.
So basically, these are all just different things to describe sounds that came from nowhere, and nobody can tell them where it's coming from. Not the government, not scientists. Nobody has a reason for why they're happening. I can send you the video. You can probably put it up there. It's like an 18-second video, and it just sounds weird and eerie.
What's up now?
You guys ever listen to a creepypasta where it's about sirens?
Yeah.
And they got that siren in the back? Well, it sounds like that, but distorted. Like almost like a air raid siren, but that's messed up.
It sounds like dry ice on a fork.
Yes. It's
That's what it
very
sounds
weird.
like.
You have those, and then you have like low rumbling sounds.
Yeah. It sounds like the dry ice on a fork if you put a filter on it to make it lower.
So, if you live near Seneca Lake in New York or along the coastlines of North Carolina, you will have heard, passed down from generation to generation, a ghost tale of the Seneca Guns. Basically, it's a folklore story told to kids that when you hear this, you need to get inside now, or else you will be taken. By what? They don't know. They don't tell anybody. But for centuries, people living near the big lakes and the Atlantic coast have reported all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a cannon-like explosion. Hence the Seneca Guns. And it's always on a clear blue sky day. So,
not on a red sky or green sky?
Nope. So it's never with like a thunderstorm or something that you could say, oh, that's just a thunderstorm off on the...
Yeah.
You know,
or maybe it
in the
does, and
distance.
people just think it's thunder.
People have said it sounds like artillery. So much, in fact, that one guy called the police and said, we are being invaded because he thought we were being shelled.
As he's running, grabbing his old World War II helmet.
Yep.
They're here. I've been telling people for years they're coming.
It's the Russians. It's the Russians.
But we can find accounts all the way back to the early European settlers who landed here.
Going all the way back that far, huh?
Yes. They said
Whoa.
when they came and contacted the natives said, yeah, we know about those sounds. That is, quote, the Great Spirit is still shaping the earth.
That's the sound of the Russians shooting their cannons. Run.
Well,
They're
I mean,
invading.
if you think about it, like, that's as good of a description as we have today. I mean,
They're like, yeah, that's just the Great Spirit.
that honestly seems like a logical reasoning.
And that's how they...
Which one?
What do you mean?
It's
Which one? They had a bunch of those.
a bunch of what?
The Great Spirits.
No, the greatest one.
Oh, yeah. They had so they have the main spirit, and then they have a bunch of the shoots off.
I just want to know if it was a deer.
Like
Fireworks.
A not deer?
Maybe. Sorry, go on.
But either way, when we start getting phones out and recording them, people stitch together all these different places. We have it in Connecticut, Bangladesh, all over Europe, and basically everywhere all over the U.S. It's not just on the coast because some people said, well, it could be an earthquake in the ocean or something like that, or tectonic plates or whatever moving, but it's all over the place. So that theory has kind of gone out of the window, and people are still trying to basically find out what it's coming from. But the U.S. Geological Survey even acknowledges them in their national surveys every year. The agency lists possibilities of earthquakes, possible sonic booms, perhaps distant thunderstorms, but for them to all be happening and get this the same place, the same time, if it happens, like let's say it happens in Connecticut, it's almost assuredly happening somewhere in Europe at the same time.
That's wild.
So people are like, that's not really explaining it.
The sonic boom doesn't.
That one I don't understand.
No.
Like what? Okay, let's say now it could be a sonic boom. We have technology that can do stuff.
Yeah.
What was sonic booming and?
Yeah. Plus the sonic boom, it's only quick, one
Yeah.
loud
It's not long.
pop, you know?
These have gone on for like almost an hour at a time.
Yeah.
And people have theorized, and scientists have theorized, that you and I have probably heard them as well, but it's so normal to us that our brain just kind of phases it out, and we just,
As background.
yeah,
noise.
like we just don't care about it because it's been around our whole life and we just don't fear it or have a use for it. So our brains don't.
I think I would have noticed.
Yeah, I think I know if this guy was mad at me.
I don't know.
I do. I trust myself. I would know.
Okay.
Maybe you guys in California just you guys are used to it, but not me.
So go to the West Coast for a moment to New Mexico. Not exactly the West Coast, but to the West.
Boy.
To New Mexico, the armpit of the U.S. I've traveled through there so many times, and
No.
there's nothing there.
Ohio is.
That's the other armpit of the U.S.
Well, then that would make Idaho the.
No, I like Idaho.
Well, then, yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
But residents started complaining about a noise that wasn't just a boom, but it was that low frequency. It's just that hum. And they described it as a diesel truck idling right outside your house all day and all night.
Oof.
So this was like hours going on. And
So maybe I have heard it.
So this is where it gets weird.
All them country boys.
Yeah.
Deaf people started saying they could hear it.
Okay. Okay.
Did blind people see it?
No.
Did the lame walk too?
I don't know. I haven't asked them
Did
yet.
mute people speak it?
I don't know many deaf
Oh.
people.
They're the speakers.
Oh my.
They're the ones causing it.
Yeah, that's what actually happens. It's just the sound of a mute person speaking.
Oh, we might have to cut that.
No, we broke it in and found the truth.
That's horrible.
We can't deny the people of the truth.
That's so bad. Yeah, we gotta cut that.
Nope. It broke Andrew, apparently.
That's so bad, dude. Have you heard a deaf person speak?
That's a deaf's a mute.
Have you heard them?
No.
Oh, okay.
Deaf people aren't mute.
Man, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Oh my God.
I didn't even think it was that funny.
I'm just picturing it.
Oh my.
Visioning it. Oh man. Wow. Okay.
All right. Well, as I'm
That's a good laugh
wrapping it up,
Hey, look, you did it in about 15 minutes.
I skipped a bunch.
You didn't have to.
Him. He wants to go to Waffle House,
He
and I do too. I'm kind of hungry. The largest sighting or hearing of it was in 2011. Over 22,000 people reported hearing this thing and demanded to know what it was.
In what town? 22,000.
You don't want to know because you'll immediately discredit them.
L.A.,
Worse.
San Francisco,
No, think north.
Portland,
Seattle.
Canada.
Oh.
No. Yeah, didn't happen.
You know what? I'm not even going to read this. I discredit it too.
I bet they're all mute up there too.
They talk like it.
Them French Canadians. Ugh.
Basically, you know how we have the Great Lakes, they border Canada.
Do they?
Yes. The Canadians thought we were bombing them this time.
Oh,
Because
really?
they heard it coming from the Great Lakes.
Oh, wow. So the Americans bombing Canada. Wow.
Finally. About time.
Hadn't happened since 1812. Get over it.
So in 2013, over 22,000 people joined into a community teleconference demanding action. And nothing could be done because no scientist could say, yeah, this is what happened. And nobody owned up to it. And our military and Canada's military, obviously, we weren't doing anything.
Yeah. So was it the entire town, the entire population?
It
Or
was multiple towns.
multiple towns. So it was smaller towns.
Yeah. Basically, the people on our side of the border were saying something's coming over from Canada. All the little towns and cities around the lakes were saying something is coming from the north, and Canada was saying something's coming from the south, which kind of leads me to a tangent. There's some creepy stuff going on with the Great Lakes.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a whole thing for another episode, but basically it's like a black hole.
With all the shipwrecks?
That and just things just go missing. It's sort of the Bermuda, is that how you say it? Bermuda Triangle of the landlocked Bermuda Triangle is what people say. But either way, there's my one either way for the pod.
That's not your one. You've said it like 6 times.
I've not.
You have.
You're gaslighting me.
I don't do that.
6, 7. Either way, I want to get your guys' opinions on this because it's well documented. People have all kinds of videos. They have all kinds of evidence of it, and audio files are all over the internet. It sounds eerie, like something out of a horror movie.
People have correlated them with the 7 trumpets
Yes.
in Revelations.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was hoping you would.
I coordinated with the Trump dynasty.
I don't. Obviously, it's not right.
No.
What happens if you get to heaven and God's like, bro, I was blowing trumpets forever.
I had Gabriel over here.
Y'all thought they were trucks.
Outside your house.
I've watched the videos too, and it's just like sometimes it's a 2-tone, 2-pitch hum. And it's just people walking outside their house, and a lot of times it's very loud.
It's not soft.
No, and
It overpowers.
my thought is maybe it is what's the right wording? Like electricity in the atmosphere.
Electromagnetic.
Yeah.
Lightning.
Well, yes, in a sense,
Yeah.
but without it, because obviously we know that like with the Tesla coils, right?
Yeah.
You turn that on and
Get that
you
sound.
can make music with it
Yeah.
if it hits the right piece of metal
Yeah.
with the right voltage, whatever.
So one theory that I did come across that kind of made sense is obviously we have magnetic poles on the Earth. If you take a small magnet and put it up against a larger magnet or where it starts to like pull it, you can't hear it with the human ear, but you can measure sound coming off of it. And people were saying, well, that could be the sun pulling us in the orbit. But that kind of doesn't make sense to me either because it would be happening all the time. We're constantly
You
being
guys are
pulled.
just overthinking it. It's obvious. Thunder is when God strikes and bowlings. Lightning's when he spares. This is the sound when he gutter balls.
Oof.
Your dad was a bowler.
Yes.
And he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear one? Like in real life?
Would I? Sure. I'd like to hear it. I mean, it's nothing that's going to hurt anybody. It doesn't hurt
As far as
anybody.
we know.
It
We
doesn't
know.
affect anybody.
And as far as we know.
It's just sound.
That's why people theorize that it's been happening for a long time.
Now, I'll be honest. I'm going on another hunting trip this week,
You don't want it to be then?
and it's in 24,000 acres. Right?
Yeah.
If I'm in the middle of this 24,000 acres and I'm starting to hear loud humming, I'd be concerned.
I think the ones that
I'd
are
be concerned.
interesting.
I'd be the guy.
I think the ones that are interesting are the ones that happen at night.
Oh, they happen at night, but you just said that they're always happen at bluebird skies.
Those are the ones that happen, like the high pitch ones.
Okay,
The
so
low ones can happen at night.
so that's not that's not.
I didn't even unmute it yet.
But this is a little teaser. The ones that come at night are coming from the ocean. And we don't know what they are yet.
I was gonna say, Andrew.
That's Aztec death whistle,
Yes,
dude.
I was
Yeah.
gonna play that. How would you feel if you heard?
Video of a man.
Toe jam.
How would you feel if you heard that while you're hunting?
Yeah, I'd be out of there.
Just
I'd be out of there. The first thought that I would have would be it's a rake. That'd be the first thought.
The cryptid, the rake.
Yeah, the cryptid. We haven't done a cryptid in a long time.
I know. We need to do one next week.
I almost did today. I got it between a few things. Georgia Guidestones, a spontaneous human combustion, or
That's an interesting subject.
the reason I almost did that instead. I was actually getting notes together, but I was like, that might be too
Yeah.
graphic because a lot of times or Bigfoot versus Dogman.
Ooh. Yeah,
I might still do Bigfoot versus Dogman at some point in the future.
I was looking up another one earlier today too, to see if the two topics I talked about, the 3-Eye Atlas and Neo, if that wasn't going to be enough, then I'd bring up this other cryptid that I've been wanting to talk about for weeks. But
Save it for the future. This episode's been long because of the rant.
Yeah.
So, okay, the other question I have is,
How did they know that
They heard it.
it happened two places?
yeah, that's literally what I was going to say.
I know
So
it was.
it's-
So I connected telepathically with the mind waves. It was
So whenever one happens, it always happens on the other side of the earth, always, or is it just
Most of the time.
okay?
Like in the way that they've just put those together is they'll take the timestamps and the dates of when one happened,
Yeah.
and then see if any other ones have been uploaded or anything like that, which is
So it's not very frequent, right? Because you're not always seeing videos online of it being very frequent.
it's a few times a year.
Yeah, a few times a year.
You just
Yeah.
said the last one was in 2011, though.
That's when it started, like that we have video evidence of. But everybody's thinking that it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, since we have
What if it's the sound of a mothership coming down?
Well, people have said that it could be
with holograms,
Like-
holographic see-through panels, just
Yeah.
like
Or
Chicken Little.
mirrors, or
people said that it could be like meteors coming through our atmosphere.
could be. It could be meteors coming through that are
3i.
charging the atmosphere, which is
Yeah.
then reacting with the magnetic poles,
could be
which is
CERN.
then
It's
reacting
DARPA.
with DARPA.
Oh,
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, it's a amazing phenomenon that happens, and I think it's kind of equivalent to the aurora borealis.
not real.
We've had this conversation. It's real.
We can have it as many times as you like. You're not convincing me.
I would like it 0 times because you're wrong.
You're having it now.
You're wrong.
Not real.
You're wrong.
Fake news.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's interesting. I'd like to hear it one day.
Yeah. I haven't heard it personally that I don't know of, but I want
it's
to.
always in the background.
Yeah, exactly. I want to though. I want to be there doing a podcast with you two guys and hear it through the headphones.
That'd be dope.
I want to be the very best.
So I have a question, probably for Andrew, since he's the one who mentioned it.
Cool.
What's our verse of the day?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't prepared. I just mentioned it earlier today.
This was Andrew's idea.
It was, but I wasn't suggesting to do it on this one.
Vandy, what's our verse of the day?
I can give you one, but I don't know if it's for today.
Give it.
Okay, I got you one.
Okay. He's Googling.
You ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Bum, 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 bum. Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10.
God bless.
Don't fear. And we're going to talk about rakes next.
Hopefully when Andrew goes on this hunting trip, he will, hear that sound and kill a rake for us.
Yeah, I'm hoping that one of these days when he goes hunting, he encounters something. So we have stories.
Preferably a deer.
No, preferably something spookier than a deer, like a rabbit.
A jackalope.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think future will get a verse of the pod together, or
Verse of the day?
yeah, verse of the day, sure, but it's not. That's for every day. But this is
Yeah, we're gonna
just
start
for the
posting
pod.
daily, just the verse of the day.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
okay.
Pod of the verse.
I don't know, and maybe discuss a little bit, or
I guess it could
maybe
be
not.
verse of the week.
Verse of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
If
That
you guys
sounds
stick
better.
around for next week,
we're gonna slowly turn into VeggieTales.
we might talk about a cryptid in the Bible.
Leviathan.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see if Jeremy wants to do a deep dive.
Bah.
All right, guys. I think that's all we have for you today. It's getting late here. Waffle House is calling our name. So, yeah, we're going to choose Waffle House. All right,
man.
guys. Let's get out of here.
Yep.
As-
Let's get out.
Thanks for listening.
Yes, thank
One
you.
day we'll be able to say thanks for watching, but that day is not today.
Yep.
That day is
Sorry, guy.
further in the future. Sorry, bud.
All right. See y'all. Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye.